Soy yo, Vicky, otra vez, y en el video de hoy vamos a mirar en español cómo decimos palabras como somebody, anybody, nobody. So we're going to look at words that describe unspecified people. In other words, not any particular person, like somebody, anybody, nobody, no one, etc. So, in the description box, I'm going to put the words and their Spanish equivalents. And what we're going to do is just look at some sentences using these words, such as someone, somebody, etc. And then I'm going to read the sentences in English first and then in Spanish. Okay, so yeah, again, these are, if you have the Break the Language Barrier Level 4 book, the updated version, these current things that I'm dealing with are on page 57. And these are all little pronouns that we use to describe all sorts of things. And these are the words that sometimes totally stop us in our tracks if we're trying to rack our brains when we're speaking how to say someone or no one or anyone. And these are the little words that can hold us up in our conversations, even though we might have our verb and our grammar, okay? If we don't have the filler words, you know, the words that fill in our conversations, we can get stuck and then we go into a panic, and it's that rabbit in the headlights experience where everything just goes. So we're going to try with these words. So the words we're going to be looking at in English are someone or somebody, and that in Spanish is alguien. Anyone or anybody, which again in Spanish, if it's a positive statement, is alguien. The one who, he who, or she who does something is el que or la que. They who is los que or las que if it's women, or all women. Those who is the same, and the ones who. All those are los que or las que. The oldest, el mayor or la mayor for feminine. The youngest, el menor or la menor for feminine. No one, which is nadie. Neither one, which is ningún or ninguno, or if it's plural is ningunos or ningunas. Yeah, because you can have ninguna as well, feminine. And everyone or everybody is todos or todas. Or also, we can use todo en el mundo, which is masculine singular, for everyone, literally all the world, todo el mundo. So those are the phrases or words that are going to be used in the sentences that I'm going to read out. I can feel that I've got a frog in my throat, sorry. So, again, if you have the book, this is on page 58. So the first question in practice, or not question, first sentence in practice E to translate, number one, often the youngest wore used clothing. So often is a menudo. A menudo. Now the youngest, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl, so we use the masculine. A menudo el menor. You could use also el más joven. Wore used clothing. Now because it's often, so we're going to use the imperfects because they often wore used clothing. So llevaba ropa usada. Okay, because ropa is feminine. So we have to make the adjective usado. So it changes to usada. So often the youngest wore used clothing. A menudo el menor llevaba ropa usada. Okay, número dos. Everyone thought it was brilliant. So everyone, todo el mundo, or todos. We would use todos, not the feminine, because everyone, we don't know if it's all women. So if it's not all women, it would be masculine. So todo el mundo or todos thought it was brilliant. Now we could use preterite or imperfecto there because we don't know enough about the context to decide whether it was. Personally, for thought, I always use imperfect. I think you can't go wrong with the imperfect. So todo el mundo pensaba, because todo el mundo is singular, que fue o era brillante o fantástico o estupendo. Número 3. Someone will go with her to the hospital. So someone is alguien and will go. The verb to go is ir. In the future using will is irá. Alguien irá con ella al hospital. Vale, número 4. Nobody is going to tell him the truth. So, nobody, nadie, is going to. So, this is the future using going to, which is in one of my other videos, the same. So, all these tenses, if you don't know them, if you're just coming into my tutorials, you can enter what you're looking for in search and it should come up with the video of the, if you're wanting to look at past tenses, the present perfect, the future. If you type that into the search engine on YouTube or on my videos, it should come up. Yeah, so you may want to, watching this video may lead you to want to know more about something else. And there are quite a few videos there now, so you've got quite a lot of choice. If you do want a specific topic and you can't find it or you're not sure if it's there, you can always drop me a message. I'll send you the link to the relevant video. So, nadie va a decirle is going to tell him. And these are pronouns, le, which are direct and indirect object pronouns. Again, there are videos on those. Nadie va a decirle la verdad. The truth. Okay, número 5. Our favorite customer is she who buys the expensive clothes. So, our favorite customer. Now, we know it's a woman because it's she who buys the expensive clothes. So, nuestra clienta favorita es la que compra la ropa cara. Número 6. There are a lot of differences between the oldest child and the youngest in a family. So we're just talking about the child, the oldest or youngest child. So we're going to use the masculine because we don't know that it's a girl or a boy. It's just the child in general. So, hay muchas diferencias entre el mayor y el menor en la familia. So you don't actually have to say child. But if you wanted to say child, it would be entre, because that's between, el niño o el hijo mayor y el niño o el hijo menor en la familia. Okay, número 7. Oscar Wilde said that a cynic is he who knows the price of everything and the value of nothing. I think that's quite true. So Oscar Wilde dijo, he said, preterite, que un cínico es el que, is who that, es el que sabe el precio de todo y el valor de nada. 8. Everyone will suffer from time to time and the majority will be stronger for the experience. So, cada uno, todo el mundo sufrirá, and it's singular because it's todo el mundo, so it's third person singular. Todo el mundo sufrirá de vez en cuando y la mayoría and the majority, será más fuerte, will be stronger, para la experiencia. Because of, por la experiencia. Vale, número 9. Everyone will be there, but some of them won't know anybody. So, todo el mundo estará allí. So that's estar, is location. But some of them, pero algunos, no conocerá a nadie. So, for know there, we'll use the conocer verb because it's to know a person or a place, which is conocer. Saber is to know facts or information. So, todo el mundo estará allí, pero algunos de ellos, algunos de ellos no conocerá a nadie. Okay, número 10. Juan y Mateo live in the same apartment, but neither of them has a television. So, Juan y Mateo viven en el mismo apartamento, piso, pero ninguno, neither of them, is just one word in Spanish, pero ninguno tiene una televisión. Número 11. Anyone can wear those trousers. So, alguien puede, so anyone or someone or no one or nobody, etc. They're all singular. So it's about one person, they're not plural. So, alguien puede, can, llevar, wear, estos pantalones, these trousers. Número 12. Ramón has given advice to everyone. So, Ramón ha dado, present perfect, has given. Ramón ha dado consejos, or consejo, you can use consejo singular or plural. Ramón ha dado consejo a todos, o todo el mundo. Y número 13, I will have a party for my birthday. Anyone can come. So, tendré una fiesta para mi cumpleaños. Alguien puede venir. ¿Vale? Número 14, for these positions, those who will work 10 hours a day can request an interview. So, for these positions, will be para estos puestos. A position, as in trabajo, work, is puesto. So, para estos puestos, alguien, oh, Dios mío, lo siento, it's the last one and I've done quite well not getting tongue-tied so far. So, para estos puestos, for these positions, those who will work. So, los que, those who, los que, trabajarán, that is plural because it's los que, trabajarán 10 horas por día, pueden, can, they can, solicitar, you could use pedir as well, so pueden solicitar o pedir una entrevista, an interview. Let me just repeat that one. So, for these positions, those who will work 10 hours a day can request an interview. Para estos puestos, los que trabajarán 10 horas por día pueden solicitar o pedir una entrevista. ¿Vale? Ok, so, muy bien. So, espero que comprendáis y si hay algún problema que no comprendáis, déjame saberlo en comentario o mándame un mensaje. And again, if there's anything you want me to present in the video that you'd like explaining, please let me know. I'll be glad to do a video to help to explain to you something that you don't understand. Don't forget the Break the Language Barrier level books that are all available on Amazon, and they've all been recently updated and revised with lots more exercises added. And most importantly of all, keep safe and well. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate every single person that's subscribed or watches my videos. I know a lot of you watch and don't necessarily subscribe. If you feel like subscribing, it's completely free. You don't have to pay anything. And if you press the bell, you get notification of the new videos. Muchas gracias. Os veo en el próximo video. Gracias. Hasta luego.